Hi everyone, today we will study biology, and in biology we'll study the first chapter, classification. Okay, so chapter name is classification. So basically before starting this chapter, I just wanted to tell you guys that what actually is this word biology. See, the word bio means about living things, and logy means to study. Means biology is the study of living things, which is also known as organisms. And these living organisms, they're having seven features or seven characteristics that make them different from the things which are non-living objects. Okay, so one by one I will tell you that seven characteristics. The first one is, there's a trick to learn this classification. There's seven characteristics is by learning this name, Mrs. Gren. Now I'll tell you that each letter, what does it mean. M is for movement, R is for respiration, S is for sensitivity, then G is for growth, R is for reproduction, E is for excretion, and last but not the least, N is for nutrition. These are all the seven features in every living organisms. Now first we'll study about movement. What actually movement means? It's actually an action. I'll write its definition over here. An action by an organism or part of an organism causing a change of position or place. Okay, this is the definition. Now what does this mean? It's actually, for example, if we take a dog, when when it runs, it moves from one place to the another, right? But if you've seen, if it moves just its tail, so means it is causing a change in its any part of that dog. He's moving its tail to, like, I guess, as if he's seen something good. That's why he's happy and moving his tail. So that's a part of an organism which can cause any change from position or a place. So this is what actually movement means. Now the second is respiration. Now you'll be thinking that respiration simply means to breathe, right? But it's not like this. It's actually chemical reactions. The chemical reactions in the cells break down the nutrient molecules to release energy. The chemical reactions in the cells, in our cell, there are some reactions which take place, and that breaks down our food molecules or nutrient molecules to release energy, that it can give us energy and we can become, like, healthy and fit. Okay, so this is actually what respiration means. Now the next is sensitivity, the ability to detect and respond to changes in environment. A stove, okay. And by mistakenly I put my finger, without knowing it's hot. I put my finger on the hot pan, and what will happen? My hand will burn. I will not, like, continuously just keep it over here, and then when I'll see it by my eyes that my hand is burning, then I'll remove it. It's nothing like this. Actually, when I put my finger on the pan, so there's some messages that are being sent by the nerves to our brain, and when that time we get to know that our fingers it's getting burnt, so automatically within seconds we remove our finger. And now you can imagine that in few seconds how the messages goes to our brain, and then we get to know that our finger is getting burnt, so we automatically remove it. So this is actually known as the sensitivity, to detect and respond changes in the environment. This was hot, and when I got to know, respond to remove my hand. Respond means when I removed my hand, that's known as respond, means I gave the respondent. Okay, so this is what it actually means. Now sensitivity is done, movement is done, and respiration is done. Now we have growth. Now growth is actually a permanent increase in the size of cell, or the increase in number of cell, or for example, if we take a 1-day baby, right, how much small will he be? Like this much, right? This is a 1-day baby, right? But then if we see him as an adult, or let's take a little bit like, or we'll take him as a one year. Okay, this is like after a year. So what will happen? He is, can see him like this, right? Like somehow his growth, his length, his weight, right, it will increase. It's because of the cell, the size of the cell has increased, or the number of cell has increased, right? Or maybe it can be both, that cells also increase in size and also the number of cells are being increased. Okay, so this is what growth is. Now we are done with growth as well. We have reproduction. Now I'll tell its definition. What does it mean? It is the processes that make more of the same kind of organism. For example, this is a woman, and then she will make the same copy. This same to same copy is known as reproduction, to make copies of the same organism, right? This is known as reproduction. And the last one is excretion. By the word excrete, we itself understood that to remove something. The definition for excretion is removal of organisms, of toxic materials and substances in excess of requirements. In simple words, we can say just the removal of toxic materials or toxic substances which are harmful to us. That is known as excretion. So in today we've understood that what are the 7 characteristics of every living organism that makes us different from the ones which are not living organisms. So if you have any questions from today's lecture, you can ask in the comments below.